Hi everybody, welcome to Sing with Sharon. Thank you for joining me today. If you haven't been before, welcome. What happens, we normally start with a bit of a game just to get our brains going, and then I'll tell you a little bit about the theme for the day and the week. And then we have a bit of a warm-up, vocal and physical warm-up, and we learn some songs together. So our game for your brain is about using different sides of your brain. So the first thing I want you to do is gently pop your fingers on your nose, a bit like you're pinching your nose, but don't really. And then pop your hand through the gap to your ear. Okay? What I want you to do is try and swap hands. Okay, so the other hand is pinching and the other hand is through the gap. Remember, it needs to go through the gap. And swap. And swap. And swap. Okay, so that's the first little test. So it's a bit like, the one you might recognize is the rubbing your tummy and patting your head. Okay, so you're going to rub your tummy and pat your head. So this time you're going to do the same thing, you're just going to swap hands. So you're still rubbing your tummy and patting your head. Swap again, still rubbing your tummy and patting your head. But this time when you swap hands, your hand that is currently patting is still going to pat, which means it's going to pat your tummy and your other hand's going to rub your head. Ready? Swap. So your tummy is now being patted and your head is being rubbed. And swap again. Except it messes up your hair, of course. Okay, so there's that one. And the final one, which I have done with you before on this channel, is with one hand, you're going to draw a triangle. So whichever hand you want, you're going to draw a three-sided shape. Okay, so it's just got to be three sides. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. With your other hand, you're going to do a four-sided shape. It doesn't really matter what kind of four-sided shape it is, just has to be a four-sided shape. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the challenge, of course, using both sides of your brain, is whether you can do both at the same time. Okay, so I'll demonstrate, or I'll try and demonstrate. So this hand's going to draw a four-sided shape. This hand's going to do a three-sided shape. 1, 2, 3. And you should end up back around. This 4 times through with the three-sided shape and 3 times through the four-sided shape, you should end up together back at the beginning. Do you want to have a try? Just do it slowly. So one hand is the 4, one hand is the 3. Here we go. Ready, and that's it. Try and move your hands at the same time. And at some point, you end up back at the beginning, together at the same one. All right. So that's it's keeping your brain a little occupied. So you could do it the other way around as well. You could do this. I could make this hand do 3 sides and this hand do 4. And if you want to make it more complicated, you could obviously do 4-sided and a 5-sided. I haven't tried that. Maybe that's an idea. I'll try that another time. All right. So this whole week, there's several awareness weeks on this week. So in fact, I mentioned Breathe Easy Week, which is actually next week. Okay. So Breathe Easy Week is next week. But this week we have Neighbours Week. We have Loneliness Week. So loneliness awareness. And we have, what was the one that I did yesterday? Oh yes, Refugee Week. Okay, so it's those 3. So in fact, Refugee Day, I think, is Sunday. So Neighbours, Loneliness Awareness, and Refugee Week. So that's all this week, and I'm just doing different combinations of songs. So we've got a song for Neighbours, and we've got a song kind of to do with loneliness. All right, but first we need to warm up our voices and our bodies. What I want you to do first of all is pretend to play a game of catch with me, okay? So I'm going to throw a little ball to you, pretend ball, and you've got to catch it, and then you've got to throw it back to me, okay? So going to pretend to be quite small and light. Here we go. You catch it and you throw it back to me. All right. So I'm going to do that again. There you go. You catch it and throw it back to me. Cool. But I might pretend I might be able to make the ball bigger. Okay, so it's still going to be quite light, this ball, maybe more like a beach ball, okay? So here we go. And you catch it, and back again. Great. I want you, while we're doing this, to just pay attention to your breathing. What does your breathing do? Okay, this time this big ball is going to be a lot heavier. Okay, I'm going to throw it, it's now really heavy as well. Ready? Here we go. Here we go, catch it, be careful. Right, and throw it back again. All right, and then we're going to have another one. It's going to be really small, but still going to be quite heavy. Okay, so it's quite heavy. One more time. Got it. And take it back. Okay. So I don't know if you noticed what was happening to your breath. Sometimes people hold their breath. Okay. And when you're kind of anticipating something, you can hold your breath, but we want that breath to come out. But quite often what I was doing was like breathing out with the action when I was throwing the ball or catching it, okay? So breathing is tied into lots of our actions as well, and we don't want to hold the breath, we want to release the breath when we're doing something. Can you also give me some of that breath? Can we go shh? So ready, and shh. One more time, big breath in and shh. So you're using these tummy muscles to control the breath and to make the breath go. So give us a shh, 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 shh. Shh, 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 shh. Cool. And we're remembering posture, of course, is very important when you're singing. So if you're sitting or standing, you need to have a long spine and a long neck. Give me a bobble head. Okay, just waggle that head just gently. Give me a nod. Give me a shake. Okay, and back to the middle. So we're going to slide our voice, and we're just going to use the yo-yo idea. So our voice is a yo-yo. We're just going to go yo-yo. Ready? Yo-yo. And again, yo-yo. Cool. And we can do tricks. We can do around the world, which is yo-yo. Ready? Yo-yo. Good. One more time. Yo-yo. Cool. We can also do walk the dog, which is where you fire the yo-yo out and it spins for a bit and then comes back. So go and go yo-yo. Ready? Yo-yo. And again, yo-yo. That's the one. And we'll go up this time. Yo-yo. Ready? Yo-yo. Good. And we'll do the cat's cradle, which is just where it kind of swings back and forth like a pendulum. Go yo, 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 yo. Ready? Yo, 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 yo. Good. And you might be able to make up your own as well, but it's just to get our voice sliding up and down. So let's slide. Let's do that one where you, it's probably more magicians do it. They can make the yo-yo rise up the string without seeming to do anything. So we'll go yo. Ready? Yo. Very good. All right. So it's all about having good posture, using your tummy muscles to support the breath, keeping your shoulders relaxed, keeping everything else relaxed, particularly your neck nice and relaxed. Can we have a yawn? Helps stretch out the throat and keeping that column of air going. So my first song for you, so when I was trying to think of neighbours and songs about neighbours, I suppose in some ways this seemed fairly obvious. Back in the 80s, back in the old days when we only had to start with 3 and then 4 channels, there were some Australian soaps which were very popular. I used to watch them all the time with my family. One called Neighbours and one called Home and Away. So Neighbours, they both had catchy theme tunes, but Neighbours was the catchiest theme tune. So that's what I've got for you today. Sorry, apologies if it becomes an earworm, because it is quite catchy. Also, I think it's still going. So some of you might still watch Neighbours and know this already. Sung by Barry Crocker, I think, but written by Tony Hatch and Jackie Trent. So here we go. So for those that... So here are the lyrics for the first part. And actually, surprisingly, for being a song that is quite memorable and singable, it actually has some high bits and some low bits. So just do your best. I'll help you through those sections. So we got neighbours. Everybody needs good neighbours. Let's try that. Neighbours. Everybody needs good neighbours. Cool. Then this is not the bit that you'll recognise if you do or did watch Neighbours. They used the kind of second verse. So this might be new to you. Just a friendly wave each morning. Try that. Just a friendly wave each morning helps to make a better day. Try that. Helps to make a better day. Okay, so that's one of our high notes. It's not super high, but you need to make sure you breathe. Helps to make a better day. Remember, our knee bend can sometimes help engage our tummy muscles to support that note. Helps to make a better day. Okay, try that line. Helps to make a better day. That's it. And then neighbours need to get to know each other. We have neighbours need to get to know each other. Horrible chords, ready. Neighbours need to get to know each other. That's what it is. Ready? And neighbours need to get to know each other. Then you have next door is only a footstep away, which reminds me of Annie or something, I think. We try that. Next door is only a footstep away. Again. Next door is only a footstep away. Cool. So we're going to try all of that. I'll try my best to keep you right. Neighbours, 1, 2, 3, and neighbours. Everybody needs good neighbours. Just a friendly wave each morning helps to make a better day. Neighbours need to get to know each other. Next door is only a footstep away. That's the one. All right. So very similar. Luckily, the next bit is very similar. Just going to move my keyboard over a bit. So we have neighbours. Everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours that last bit for you, which is slightly different. Neighbours should be there for one another. That tune is all the same as before. Then you have, this is the different bit. That's when good neighbours become good friends. So this is where this is probably the highest note that you've got. So you've got to make sure that your posture is good. Shoulders relaxed, throat relaxed. Keep your chin level. Don't try and lift up for that note. That's when good neighbours. Okay, so the neigh of neighbours is the highest one. And either imagine that you're lifting some shopping. You can give a little knee bend. You can give a little pull. That's when good neighbours become good friends. Anything that engages your tummy muscles and your core muscles at that point on the neigh of neighbours. Okay, so let's try that whole bit again. Neighbours, 2, 3, 4. Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's why good neighbours should be. That's when good neighbours become good friends. You'd think I'd know that completely off by heart because I used to sing it a lot when I watched the TV program. So all that's going to happen is we're just going to sing it 2 more times, round again, and then at the end we're going to do the last line a couple of times. That's when good neighbours become good friends. That's when good neighbours become good friends. So let's try it from the very beginning. Off we go. Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours. Just a friendly wave each morning helps to make a better day. Everybody needs good neighbours. Just a friendly wave each morning helps to make a better day. Neighbours need to get to know each other. Next door is only a footstep away. Here we go. Everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends. That's when good neighbours become good friends. Okay, so maybe if you're interested, you can go and check some out. I mean, actually, in the Neighbours series, there was quite a few people that went on and did lots of things. I mean, the most famous person probably from Neighbours is Kylie Minogue. And Jason, I've forgotten Jason's other name, and Guy Pearce as well. He's done lots of movies as well. and loads of people. Anyway, it was good. It was one of those ones that lots of the up and coming Australian actors would go in and then launch their careers from. So our next song is to do with it's for Loneliness Awareness Week, but I guess it's not specifically about loneliness. It's more about being there for people who might be feeling lonely or who might be in trouble and in need. So it's called I'll Be There, and I think I'm probably going to do quite a few songs this week called I'll Be There because there are quite a few good songs. This particular one is by an American songwriter called Sai Khan. And so you're less likely to know this one, but it's used a lot in choirs and things like that. And it's just got a great sentiment. So here are some of the words. So the easy bit is there's lots of I'll be there. So there's a caller that goes, when the times are darkest, and you respond, I'll be there. Then when the way is hardest, you go, I'll be there. Now see if you can notice the difference between those two. The words are obviously the same, starts the same way, but doesn't finish the same way. So the first time you got, I'll be there. Second time, I'll be there. Should we do that again? See if you can notice the difference. Ready? I'll be there. Then you've got, I'll be there. Did you spot? I'll be there. Second time, I'll be there. Good. So first one goes up, second one goes down. Third one goes up, fourth one goes down. Okay, so if I do the in-between bits, the bit with lots of words, you do all the I'll be there's, okay? So I'll sing, when the times are darkest, you sing, I'll be there. When the way is hardest, I'll be there. When the need is strongest, I'll be there. When the road is longest, I'll be there. And I'm going to skip to the second verse. We'll do the chorus in a minute. So it's exactly the same thing. You respond with the I'll be there's. I'll call in the words. So those that know it from choirs and things, that I have slightly changed one line. Okay, so we got, be there for my sister. You go, I'll be there. Be there for my brother. I'll be there. For my father and my mother. I'll be there. Be there for each other. I'll be there. Sorry, I went into choir mode. I did an I'll be there. You still do I'll be there. Okay, so for my father and my mother, I'll be there. You were right, I was wrong. Cool. And then there's third verse. So I'll skip to the third verse and do the same thing. I'll do the wordy bits and you'll do the I'll be there. Ready? And when the sky is falling, I'll be there. When the future's calling, I'll be there. When the truth is dying, I'll be there. When the world is crying, I'll be there. All right. So now I want to do chorus with you. So you'll be sick of singing I'll be there after that. This is all. You will have the other words as well. Don't worry. But we're just building it up. So in the chorus, yeah. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. Oh, I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. Oh, I'll be there. All right. So part of the trickiness about this is more the rhythm. You kind of like it's a bit pushed. You're going, I'll be there, I'll be there. Almost like you're saying Alby, A-L-B-Y, rather than I'll be. Okay, so they're kind of pushed together. I'll be there, I'll be there. And then they're separate. I'll be there, oh, I'll be there. And then they're pushed again. So the third line is where they're separate words. I'll be there, oh, I'll be there. Okay, so try that with me, and I'll do this when it's kind of rushed, and this when it's separate. And the O gets pushed as well. So let's try that together. Ready? And I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. Oh, I'll be there. And again. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. Oh, I'll be there. So I hope you get that idea. So that chorus happens a lot. So let me just take you through then the bit that I called in. When the times are darkest, when the times are darkest. Have a go at that. Ready? And when the times are darkest, and then when the way is hardest, your turn. And when the way is hardest, same thing. When the need is strongest, when the road is longest. Okay, so they're pretty simple in terms of the tune is the same all the way through. So now you've got to put them together. You've got to put, when the times are darkest, I'll be there. When the way is hardest, I'll be there, etc. Okay, should we try it together? And if we're on a roll, if we're fine, if there's no funny bits that we get tripped up on, we'll just keep going round and we'll try the whole thing and then we'll try it with the recording. All right? 2, 3, and when the times are darkest, I'll be there. When the way is hardest, I'll be there. When the need is strongest, I'll be there. When the road is longest, I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. Oh, I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. Oh, I'll be there. Okay, so let's look at this. Be there for my sister. I'll be there. Be there for my brother. I'll be there for my father and my mother. Okay, that's the tricky line. That's the line I've changed slightly. I'll be there for my father and my mother. So you got to come straight in. I'll be there for my father and my mother. Okay? And then be there for each other. It's all fine. So let's try that. 2, 3, and be there for my sister. I'll be there. Be there for my brother. I'll be there. For my father and my mother. I'll be there. Be there for each other. I'll be there. And a chorus. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. Oh, I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. Oh, I'll be there. Last verse, let's try. When the sky is falling, when the future's calling, when the truth is dying, when the world is crying. Quite apt. 2, 3, and when the sky is falling, I'll be there. When the future's calling, I'll be there. When the truth is dying, I'll be there. When the world is crying, I'll be there. Chorus. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. Oh, I'll be there. And again. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. Oh. So I've written ... because I want you to hold that O. I will help you when we get to it. So I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. Oh. And then we've got I'll be there. All right, so let's just try. I'll try conducting you. So you've got to watch my hands. So we've got I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. Oh, I'll be there. Okay, so that's the end. So you got to remember about that. All right, we're going to try it with the track. Good luck, everybody. I will try and help you. Feel free to clap along. If you hear some of the harmonies and you want, or you know harmonies to it, or you want to make up harmonies to it, please do. You can clap along. You can do a bit of improvisation over the top. Any of that. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and when the times are darkest, I'll be there. When the way is hardest, I'll be there. When the need is strongest, I'll be there. When the road is longest, I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. Oh, I'll be there. And again, I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. Oh, I'll be there. Here we go. Be there for my sister. I'll be there. Be there for my brother. I'll be there. For my father and my mother. I'll be there. Be there for each other. I'll be there. Chorus, here we go. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. Oh, I'll be there. And again. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. Oh, I'll be there. Last verse. When the sky is falling, I'll be there. When the future's calling, I'll be there. When the truth is dying, I'll be there. When the world is crying, I'll be there. Last chorus. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. Oh, I'll be there. Last time. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. Oh, I'll be there. Yeah, all right. Very good. So it's a nice upbeat song about being there for people. So I hope this afternoon, maybe after singing this, feeling uplifted and energized, you can go and think about who you might be able to be there for. If there are other people in your household, what would you do this afternoon to be there for them, to help them? And is there, thinking about Loneliness Awareness Week as well, is there anybody that you think might be on their own or might appreciate a phone call or a text or some sort of communication to help them feel connected to other people? So have a think about that, and hopefully I'll see you back tomorrow. We're back tomorrow at 1:30, same time, same place. So stay well, keep singing. Thanks.